There was one that I'm really excited to read, but I don't think they're gonna be in matches until I think the FFA. I don't think they joined battle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So MeanGreen, MotherNess. I love how creative people get with their names. I almost like want to ask people what their origin stories are.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's very simple. Sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes it's just randomly I followed this word when I was signing up for a forum 10 years ago. You never know what you're going to get.
I've met people where their names were
Hi,
made
everybody. We're
based
waving
off
at the
of,
mic.
like,
Getting some
randomly-
dancing.
Look at them all waving. They're so happy.
So happy right now.
Guys, oh, I love LAN tournaments.
This-
This is what we're here for.
This
Look
looks
at
like
how
a group of
fun-
people that have not played the match against each other yet.
That is a great way of putting it.
We're going to walk off this stage in 30 minutes. Just like rubbing it in if they beat them. We'll see.
Yeah, but our gloves getting thrown off.
Hey, I think Mario Party has a speed on the friendship ruining game. So
That is so true. So true. Alright, let's get StarCat. I think I'm almost done.
I know that's a simpler tag, but I like that one.
What, StarCat?
Yeah, I like cats.
I feel like
Cat guy.
it invokes some emotion, and I'm trying to figure it out. I just think of like a cute little kitty cat like floating around in space.
Yeah, Mario Galaxy. We get it. You like Rosalina.
Listen, you don't gotta call me out like that. I do love Rosalina. I don't even play as her anymore.
Unfortunate. You could in battle mode. By the way, it seems we're starting off on the exact same course as earlier.
Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
You know, they changed the music from Double Dash to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in Luigi's Mansion. It makes me so sad.
Are you sad that it's never going to be remixed? Because it will. Maybe even next game.
For what?
It's the Bowser Castle theme from
okay.
that game.
Okay.
Well, underrated Halloween music.
I
to
think
be
it
honest.
is. It really is.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't know if it was more fitting of Bowser's Castle or Luigi's Mansion, but they went with the more traditional Luigi's Mansion.
I just want to point out.
No, let's not. Let's just not.
We're not gonna do that.
We're not doing it.
All right, we got BadgerBoi out here on the Inkling with the standard cart and the slicks. The slicks have good speed on them, don't they?
Yeah, I can't say that slicks are a very common setup anymore. Definitely more so in the Wii U version.
I almost wonder if BadgerBoi is a Splatoon player. Maybe
Never
that's
know.
why they're picking. Oh, that was a sick bat! Yo, BadgerBoi's got game.
Yeah, also leading the room currently, getting through the greens also.
All right, King Elias has someone to watch out for.
We'll see.
All right, we got Steepien over here. 6 coins.
Yoshimight, not on Yoshi.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of vibe with that though, because Dry Bones is one of my favorite Mario Kart characters of all time.
Is he really?
I mean, he's the MKDS face, so
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't really play Mario Kart DS.
yeah, it didn't count in your opinion or something. I don't know.
Something like that. I don't know.
You missed out.
Trailing a bomb in battle mode just seems like a bad idea.
Could be.
It makes me nervous. I think
It
he's
makes
trying
your
to cook
opponents nervous too.
Right. I think he's trying to cook something up.
I think tossing the
Did
bomb
he tossing it in the middle?
Yeah, tossing it through or tossing it down to the lower levels is always fun.
I think he's just camping. He doesn't
Might
want to,
be.
He doesn't want to get it.
No
Honestly,
longer in the
the
lead,
top
though.
level of Luigi's Mansion is a good place to camp. You
Yoshi-
just stay away from people because people forget to go up there.
Yoshimight is kind of showing up to play right now.
Oh, hello? Yoshimight?
Yeah, on the teddy bear, so that's how you know they're serious.
With the rollers.
But also, I'm surprised that there's no Yoshi here. But
Yeah, I
it seems a lot of people opt to go with the lighter characters, you know, outside of MrOldSkool, who's just repping Funky Kong on the Scooty right now.
Let's
because
go!
why not?
Who knows? Maybe they are a big Mario Kart Wii fan.
Mario Kart Wii, it's not old school. I refuse to admit it.
I mean, 2008.
Not old school, not old school.
It's not old.
Sorry.
Are you just in denial that we're getting old?
I am. I am.
Okay, alright, I just wanted to...
By the way, StarCat actually is using Rosalina.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Rosalina or Baby Rosalina? Because I see
Rosalina.
both. Okay. I can't remember who was playing as Baby Rosalina, but I saw them earlier.
Yeah.
What is the benefit of having a shroom in battle?
Well, you get to steal the coins from people directly, but it is
How
difficult.
many do you steal?
I want to say it's like oh my god.
Be careful, bro. Dude, he's straight up camping.
I mean,
Alright,
gotta do what you
alright.
gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Yeah, I respect it. I respect it.
So it's a pretty good start for Linguine and Luxitone. It looks like Yoshimight was actually like a threat to win that for quite a bit, but might have gotten comboed at the very end.
Yeah.
I'm hearing the Linguine chants come out already.
I wonder if
Buckle
Chad
up,
is gonna
everybody.
praise
2 more days of this.
Yeah,
It begins now.
people are saying go tilted towers. So.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Also, though, 10 people in this lobby, so a little bit more difficult to make it out of this room than the last one also. You hate to see it that way, but, you know, there is a little bit of a luck of the draw element on, you know, who has less people show up.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, I mean,
We're
some people
literally-
like playing with more people. It's the same script.
It's the same script.
always the same
We're
script.
going right back to Lunar Colony for a
Always
second
has
match.
been. It's always the same script.
I love it. So it's Luxitone, that's Baby Rosalina.
Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
I want to say that's a pretty good pick, to be honest.
Yeah. Honestly, I think babies is the way to go. Like
Yeah.
just the smaller weights. Whenever you're in battle mode, make yourself a smaller target. The larger your character, the easier it is to hit you.
Yeah, I like the Baby Luigi pick. I think that he actually isn't like as strong in the game as like Baby Daisy and Baby Rosalina.
Okay.
But I don't know, Baby Luigi's the cutest one in my opinion.
You think so?
Oh yeah, of course. My Baby Luigi days go back all the way to Double Dash when he had the chain chomp, and I was like, yo, that's broken.
That is a very broken item.
To be
Could you
fair,
imagine
it's
if
not-
that item was back in this game.
Well, it is. It's called the Bullet Bill.
It's a little different though.
Mario Kart DS, I mean, was originally going to have the chain chomp again,
Really?
believe it or not. And in development, it got replaced by the Bullet Bill. They do the same thing in a sense, but the Bullet Bill is like a stronger version of the chain chomp.
Huh.
Fun fact, they actually have a chain chomp theme in that game that they use only in mission mode for like a chain chomp related mission.
Really?
There's your Mario
and that's
Kart
on
fun
DS?
fact. Yeah,
Huh.
it's your Mario Kart fun fact of the day.
I didn't play a lot of DS, so I did not know that. That was very interesting. Thank you for sharing.
Yep, MeanGreen with the crown right now. No green on their combo except for, I guess, the tires and the rotating green shell.
I don't know, they're tied. Well, they were
Yeah,
with the Baby Luigi. They're tied again.
yeah, MeanGreen.
Uh-huh. Linguine.
Linguine fans excited to once again see him on the stream again. We'll be seeing those chat messages probably any second now. MeanGreen also got some representation in the chat right now from Plat V.
Oh, yeah. The green.
Yep.
I love that. Oh, MrOldSkool.
Switching it up, yeah. This is probably going to be a combo that fares him a little bit more and in the lead as a result of it, too.
Yeah, gives him a little bit of an advantage here.
I love Tanuki Mario's tricks, by the way.
I didn't realize until, like, recently that he turns to stone.
Yeah.
I had no idea that that was, like, one of the little quirks.
He has
of
different
being
sound
him.
bites also. A lot
Yeah.
of, like, really, like, niche Mario games that he has, like, sound effects from. A lot of, like, the old ones, Mario Superstar Baseball on the GameCube, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Uh-huh. Wow, there was a mess of players right there coming in with all of these items, unfortunately hitting out MeanGreen.
Yeah, looks like Luxitone actually going to get the best part of the coin circle that was in the middle of the stage right there.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to lose it momentarily,
Whoa,
and
look at that.
they got them all back.
Right
Wow.
back into first place with all of those coins that
Unscathed.
got spilled out. Uh-huh.
Unscathed.
Yeah, that was a little scary, but...
MrOldSkool is still right there. Boosts a bunch.
Ghosted on top of that. Wouldn't it be cool if the ghost could steal coins like in Mario Party?
Yeah,
That would be an interesting...
that would be kind of cool. There are a lot of people that are like in the upper parts of the...
Dude! Oh.
And Yoshimight also, quite a lot of coins too. Luxitone just got hit out. Linguine was in the lead. It is Yoshimight back in the lead, and they are going to need to hold on right now because they seem to lose a lot of coins at the very end of the last
There's
game.
only 10 seconds
Oh
left.
no, it gets hit.
That's so sad. Yeah, at this point, I'd be turning around with the clock running down.
You just
trying
gotta
to
make it
get some of
manageable.
those coins back.
You gotta make it manageable. StarCat takes a brief lead but loses a lot right before the
no.
timer.
I feel like the last couple seconds of the timer, everybody just starts spamming everything.
And
Everything comes out.
And it is LinguineBruh getting it done again at the buzzer. So many people I thought were going to take that round. Looks like
Yeah.
Yoshimight for a second. StarCat briefly with the crown, but just immediately gets hit.
Did you see how far of a lead Linguine has?
Yeah, Linguine fans are out in full force right now.
They were back. They were just waiting.
Yeah.
They were waiting to come back, and they're here and they're ready.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So, do you think we're gonna go to Block Plaza?
Block Plaza.
Is that what that is? What is that?
Are
I'm
you
thinking
kidding
of
me
Mario
right now?
Kart Wii Art.
You are. You are
What is it?
confusing SNES Battle Course 1.
With Block Plaza.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
Oh my god.
Didn't even say like Battle Course 3 or something like that.
It all looks the same. It has the
There-
primary colors.
There was an SNES Battle Course in Mario Kart Wii.
No,
also.
we're going to Urchin Underpass. We're playing Splatoon, guys.
Yeah.
Let's
I
go.
can't believe there's still Chibi Me's here
I know.
from the Momocon setup. It's so silly.
They're everywhere.
BadgerBoi perhaps gaining that home field advantage.
Oh, yeah.
The long game?
Uh-huh.
We'll see.
No, they know what to do. You just wait. Just wait.
I'm interested to see if MrOldSkool can kind of mount this comeback. I mean, it looked like that was a clear difference between Game 1 and Game 2 for them.
Yeah. Well, there were a few times even StarCat was up there in first place, held the crown for a while, just to get, hit out. But if they could strategize and like hold on to those coins to the very end, I think they might be able to crawl out of this.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different people that could potentially pull away with this.
Yeah.
Haven't seen much of Stingray, but, I saw him with the crown earlier in
has it right
4.
now.
Yeah. Not really hitting anybody, but I don't think that's necessarily a priority that needs to happen right now.
Yeah, honestly.
You gotta watch out falling in those pits like that, though. If you can't go forward, the only way you can go back is right into somebody else as your worst case scenario, and the best case scenario is nothing happens. So,
I feel like people typically play a little more conservatively in the beginning parts of the match, and then whenever all of the coins run out on the map, that's whenever people start getting aggressive.
I don't
So you
know if
start
that
to-
logic checks out as the thing.
What do you mean? There's no coins left. You have to get them from the players.
Well, I suppose if you're, further behind, it makes more sense. But, if you have, a good amount, you would think that camping on what you have, makes more sense. Because,
Well, yeah, but everybody's after you.
yeah, but,
They start getting, thirsty. They
yeah, but
need
you
to-
don't need to camp if people aren't actively going after you, is my point.
I don't know, man. You start getting desperate. You need coins. You start making moves.
Yeah, but not if you have them. That's why you camp.
But you want to win.
I don't know if anybody's really camping right now. They're just
No,
looking
they're
for
not.
stuff.
Because there's still a bunch of coins on the field that people are going after.
Yeah.
This
MrOldSkool is indeed turning it around to Nuki
Yo, look
Mario.
at that 23 coins.
And by the way, the camping spot we're talking about earlier, we're kind of up there now.
I feel like it's those little corridors, like at the top right and the bottom left. That
Ooh,
is.
A lot just happened over by MrOldSkool. I think Linguine might have landed a hit. It looks like Yoshimight just temporarily took the lead, but it's actually Stingray now who's on top of it with the Koopa crown.
Okay.
Weirdly on the middle of the map, kind of avoiding everybody by being there.
Yeah, I don't know if I would be in the middle if I were him.
This is the opportunity to camp, to go up to the left right here. There's nobody down here. You can just wait.
Oh my
Nobody's-
god, was that 2 boomerangs?
I think Stingray sees the coins up top, though. That's what he's going to go for. He might just kind of casually chill up
Do you
there.
see him just hanging
Yeah,
out right
he is
there?
hanging out right
He
now.
is just chilling, bro. I'd be doing the same thing.
There's
for
no
real.
incentive. There's no incentive to force this. You need this.
I don't know.
comeback.
I'd be nervous if
Yeah,
some players come
StarCat is
after
going
me.
after him now. StarCat needs the coins.
That's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah, but Stingray was effectively camping there. He's gonna have to
Oh,
watch out.
no,
StarCat's
no,
gaining
no.
a lot.
Get the bomb out in time.
Yeah,
Go
I would
for it.
bail. I agree with bailing right there.
Yeah, just
I do
bail,
agree.
hit somebody else.
And that's well played right there. You get new coins from somebody else, and
I think
while you're
ending
on the move.
Ending on 21 coins after that, not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
I mean, Stingray needed that really badly. That effectively increased their margin of coins up to 250% what they had before.
Oh yeah.
And they are now in the top 6 and looking somewhat safe going to the final round, but not completely. So,
I mean, the gap is closing.
if you want to talk about the lay of the land with one left, go right ahead. I see you have the standings pulled up over to the left.
The gap is closing. Linguine had like a pretty dominating start, but Yoshimight is hanging around.
Yoshimight spent a lot of coins, every single event. It's just first I mean, if it wasn't for the first match, they might be ahead of Linguine right now. They just lost a bunch at the very end.
Yeah, that's so sad.
But a bunch of people are within 2 points in the top 6 right now. That is Stingray, Luxitone, Steepien, and BadgerBoi hanging on to it. And MeanGreen within striking range. Lurking dangerously, if you will.
Lurking dangerously. I like that.
It's not entirely over for StarCat, OldSkool, and MotherNess either.
No,
OldSkool's had a lot of
close.
OldSkool's had a lot of good performances, I would say, that just didn't come to fruition.
Yeah.
Needs to see that this one is executed at the very end right here. And the
notice-
scary part about this is that even if you have a lot you want to camp, it might not be enough to push you into the top 6. So you're going to have to be careful.
Yeah.
First place feels necessary right here.
Absolutely. First place in a lot of coins and banking on another player like Linguine or Stingray or Luxitone to have a bad match.
Well, I think Linguine also is probably good, but Stingray and at Luxitone, absolutely. BadgerBoi's going to be another POV.
1 point of each other.
Yeah. BadgerBoi is 3 up on MeanGreen right now. That is, unfortunately, not the perspective we want, but interestingly enough, MeanGreen, 3 more points than BadgerBoi right now, so potentially in a deadlock tie right now for all we know.
Did you notice that we're on Woohoo Town again for final match?
Yeah, just swapping out one match.
I think there's some favorite matches here for sure.
Well, I like their tastes outside of, Urchin Underpass. I'm not a big fan.
You don't like that map?
Yeah, but I mean, might be a good map for BadgerBoi. The home field, if you will. Maybe like Splatoon.
Was that Linguine that just pulled like a slow own? Or no?
Potentially.
No. Linguine got slow own.
Oh.
I believe by Steepien. Now Linguine's out for blood.
Yeah.
He's trying to hit it back.
Linguine's in an interesting spot right now where he doesn't really have to care a ton. The only way he could potentially lose is if 6th, 5th, 6th, 7th, all of them get 20 plus and he's on nothing. So Linguine might just be having fun right now.
He's just having a time.
That said, Yoshimight might be going for that first place entirely. So if Linguine wants it, he's going to have to execute here.
Man, triples are such a good item to pull. Okay, just kidding.
Psych.
Sorry.
Psych. I want to see what MeanGreen's on right now. Our Daisy player that is not, in fact, green, but BadgerBoi's going to have to collect a decent amount more to be safe here.
I know,
so
there's not a lot on
could
the map.
be dangerous.
There's literally a handful of coins left on the map. He's going to have to start hitting people if he wants coins.
MeanGreen just passed by 4 on the minimap. I don't know if they got hit out or something, but MrOldSkool looks like they're going to pick them up. And
yeah.
I think MrOldSkool might actually be in a really good spot to potentially... I mean, this might be the script for him. I mean, it depends if they can hit. MeanGreen's going to go down. Stingray also barely getting out of trouble there.
The coins really don't stay on the map for very long, so you have a small window where you can
collect
coins.
I think Steepien might be good. The question is BadgerBoi, Luxitone, Stingray. Is MeanGreen going to be able to pull this out? Can MrOldSkool pull it out?
Dude, Steepien just got hit all of those coins, and there's only 5
Steepien's
seconds
fine.
left.
Steepien's fine. 18's a good score. They're in the lead.
There is a bloodbath happening.
The question
over
is,
here.
who is it going to be?
No.
Ooh, MeanGreen did get last time match. MrOldSkool made a climb, but it's going to come up just short there. BadgerBoi climbs back up at the end. That top 6 is staying stagnant, and we have our 6.
Yep. So congratulations to Linguine, Yoshimight, Steepien, Stingray, BadgerBoi, and Luxitone for moving on. Congratulations.
Man, that's a great effort from so many of them at the end there. I want to say that MrOldSkool was just right there every match, but just could not finish it at the very end. And
I know. I felt like it really, at any given point, it felt like it was anybody's game, anybody's match.
Yeah. And MeanGreen was quite close that entire time also, but
I know. Just barely
did not fall the way they needed it to.
Just barely not making it by 6 points.